Hello and good afternoon. I am Austin Richie, and I am with the Treating and Eating Company, Director of Technology Services. To begin our presentation, I would like to offer a quick introductory story that I have found to be common between both friends and family. Nobody really remembers last week and how they ate at that restaurant, how the service was good and the food was delicious and overall great experience, but everyone seems to have that story of that terrible waiter or that food that was undercooked or maybe that they got their order wrong, how they swore they'd never go back. It's those negative experiences that really stick out in people's minds, and that's what we'd like to address today, is those negative experiences and how us at Trinity can help your company do better. Hello again. My name is Austin Richie with Treating and Eating Company. Here's a little bit of background about our company. Our company was started approximately 5 years ago due to a lack of consulting options for the sit-down service-oriented restaurants. Our company is mostly focused on those style restaurants, and our company vision is to streamline processes from food prep to service with waiters and even cooking in the kitchen and other parts of owning and managing a business. And we love to go beyond the call of duty to help ensure all of our clients have exactly what they need to be successful. This includes an app that I have designed that allows customers to place to-go orders online or to make reservations online. We'll get into that further in the video. We want to make our customers successful, and we do this with other things besides the app, such as staff training, blog posts that can be interactive with our customers, emails about positive growth, upper management training, and analysis from analytics and numbers standpoint. Hello again, my name is Austin Richie, and here's a little bit of stuff about me, the Director of Technology at Treating and Eating Company. I've been designing websites and applications for around 5 years now. I'm currently studying for a bachelor's degree of Management Information Systems at West Georgia. My application that I've created for our client Longhorns is starting to become more commonly found across the industry, which would include features like a rewards program, being able to place reservations online, and being able to place to-go orders that even link up with other services such as Grubhub, Uber Eats, or even DoorDash, or maybe even some more local, smaller delivery services. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I've also created a way that you can settle your bill with contactless payment. My application is known to boost sales 30 to 40% in the first 6 months of usage and deployment. My applications have an average of 4.5-star rating on the App Store, and any bugs that users might find have been fixed in under a week's time. The app also boosts repeat customer sales with special rewards and incentives for people to come back and eat your food. Boost sales, more positive reviews, and more traffic to your website is the reason why you should use our application at Treating and Eating Company. And as a side note for Dr. Larson, fewer weekly emails would be better than daily emails for my group, because sometimes having emails daily, I'll just skip them, but if I had maybe a weekly newsletter, that would be better, and I'd probably be more likely to read them. Hi, my name is Austin Richie with Treating and Eating Company. Today I'm going to talk to you about how we saved Longhorns. But first, a little introduction. Longhorns is a steakhouse, obviously, and they've been around for approximately 40 years. They serve foods like steak, chicken, seafood, and even salads. Some of their signature dishes would include Flo's Filet, Wild West Shrimp, and Texas Tunyon. Longhorns is a Texas-themed steakhouse with country music and a full bar with multiple sets of antlers and cowhides and lots of cowboy paintings posted all around the restaurant to bring you right into the heart of Texas. Texas Roadhouse has a competitor, which would be Longhorns, and also Outback Steakhouse, which also have a competitor, which would be considered Longhorns. Texas Roadhouse is pretty much an identical clone of Longhorns, except for they have their little niche thing, which is peanuts. There's peanuts everywhere, and they're obviously free to eat, and their shells are placed all over the floor, creating a huge mess. Obviously, people with peanut allergies absolutely could not eat there, as soon as you step in the door, you can tell there's lots of peanuts there. Now, Outback Steakhouse is very, very similar in Longhorns in the sense of food, service, quality, except for they are more themed around Australia, obviously, being from the Outback instead of Texas. So those would be the two most similar restaurants that we could compare our company Longhorns to. Now I'm going to talk about some of the strengths and weaknesses of our client Longhorns. While reading Google reviews and Yelp reviews and from other websites that host food restaurant reviews, I found a commonality of some positive and some negative things. First, a few positives. The food quality is top notch. The portion size is always large, and the cleanliness of the restaurant is always up to their standard, and the service always seems to be great once you're seated. Now about that seating part, this is where we would lead into a few of the negatives that we see. Wait time, it seems to be a huge problem when going to Longhorns, and something I've even experienced personally where I would have liked to eat there, but the wait time can be anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours on a Friday night, which is really, really long. Some other people had also complained about an incorrect order when ordering to go. And finally, some people have complained both with to-go orders and while eating in the restaurant about food temperature, while food might have been sitting under a heat lamp or just arrived cold. And I think our app will help Longhorns solve at least two of those problems. See, our app would help with the to-go order accuracy, as you can place to-go orders and there'll be less copying it down from the phone as you're telling your waiter calling in your order. They might write it down wrong, or some other communication problems might happen, a bad signal or whatnot, which could result in an incorrect order. I also think that being able to reserve a table online on the app would also help with wait times, as people would have a more accurate idea of when their table would be available, so there'd be less confusion and complaints about wait time at Longhorns. I would like to say though that Longhorns has on average a 4.3 star average rating, which is very good, which is about an 86 for restaurants compared to places like Outback Steakhouse and Texas Roadhouse. That score is much higher. But we strive for perfection here at Treating and Eating, and that's what we helped our company Longhorns do. And now I'm going to actually read some real life experiences left by reviewers that ate at Longhorn Steakhouse. First, from Tim Tullock. This gentleman ordered the prime rib sandwich and Brussels sprouts and said that his food was excellent. Terry Chapman said that the best part of his stay was his server, Caitlin, who never let their drinks get below half and was very prompt to serve them their food. And another one from a person that goes by AT says that their steak was done perfectly and that they thought that the bread as an appetizer was absolutely delicious. And now for a few of the weaknesses. A few weaknesses. Andrew Mooney said that they would have waited the 25 minutes that they were originally told But after waiting for 50 minutes, which is double their original estimated waiting time, they decided that they didn't want to eat there that bad. A problem that could be solved with our application. Rick Allman says that his order was completely incorrect in that he didn't even get anything that he had originally tried to order. Finally, Cindy Rhodes said that while eating at their restaurant, it seemed to take a little longer than usual to get their food, and when they did, her steak was cold and her mashed potatoes tasted like they came out of the refrigerator. This is not good, but we can solve at least 2 of those problems with our application. And a few threats that we have noticed coming towards Longhorns while reviewing their reviews from their Patreons. A commonality that I see that Longhorns doesn't have is actually a reward program, which other similar restaurants do have. You see, people may not want to go eat there on their birthday because maybe they don't get their food for free, or there's not like a birthday dessert or something. With our application, there will be reward programs for people that are having a birthday or frequent eaters, diners of their establishment. Also, we have noticed that with people complaining about wait times, people love to complain to other people about how they'll never go back to that restaurant as they took them so long. And so our app will help cut down those wait times by giving you a more accurate estimation with data collected over 5 years of similar restaurants' wait times, and so we can give the most precise estimation for your dining experience to begin. Finally, the incorrect food order with our online to-go order system, there will be more accurate orders as there will no longer be the need to call in orders, and so we can guarantee that your order will be received by the restaurant 100% the way they want it. Nothing's more frustrating than when you order a steak and you get a chicken sandwich, or maybe you're allergic to chicken, and so now you might have an allergic reaction, and so people might even threaten to sue your company. And so these are a couple of the threats that we have noticed while reviewing Longhorns. I would like to quickly go over a SWOT chart that I made for Longhorns. SWOT is an acronym for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. Some of the strengths may include customer service and food quality, which seem to be top-notch according to our reviews. Weaknesses may include wait time and food order accuracy, which can be solved with staff training in the kitchen and our application. Some opportunities for growth would be those shorter wait times and less complaints and negative reviews because of those shorter wait times. And finally, threats to Longhorns, which could be wrong order, food allergy reaction. Someone might have an allergic reaction, and that would obviously cause a lawsuit to probably be filed. And finally, never coming back to your establishment is a common threat I see, and so obviously with the growth that we can obtain with Longhorns, these will not be a problem. In conclusion, we would like to say that Longhorns has been a great restaurant to work with, and that overall you guys are doing an excellent job, and with just a few tweaks you guys can be the top dog for steakhouses. To quickly go over what we've talked about today, our application would boost your sales 30-40%, allow people to place online reservations, which would help with most of the negative reviews, place online to-go orders, which would help with the accuracy of to-go orders, and finally, something the application can't help, but with our staff training in the kitchen, we can help make your food more accurate to what the temperature of what your patrons would like to have. So we've enjoyed working for you guys, and that if you guys have any questions about any stuff that I've gone over today, make sure to call us or email us or even visit our website and put in a request for a meeting, and we can help you guys out with any further questions you can have. A couple promotion items you guys should be getting soon is some stuff like a really cool t-shirt, some mouse pads, or even some phone cases. So lots of cool little promotional things we like to give all of our clients to help remind them if they have any questions who to contact. And really appreciate all your time that you've given us today. And once again, my name is Austin Richie. Have a good day.